with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoe.
It is a building that first hosted football way back in 1966 as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Oakland Raiders. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set, 50, plant. Let's go, B, let's go. Go.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go. Hey, Delta.
Now Jones. That's complete to Slayton. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check safety. Now.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I'm scared. Hey, wahoo! Be careful.
On 2nd and 12, Jones flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Yep.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 34 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Carr. Being chased out left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. 52. 180. Hey, we're good. 180.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Down. You 180. Check 52's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip down.
On 1st down, Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Giants offense at the line.
Kim.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far.
Ain't nothing mean into this game here.
And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray. And he slips up past the 45
I got a 3-headed monster coming your way today.
13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Tremendous block.
He done seen all the running backs on my depth chart.
They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Well, you know, we still test driving so far. He all right. He falling forward. That's all I need him to do.
Up to midfield.
If If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the
As long as he falling
headlines,
forward, he
you
good
do
with me.
not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Check, General West. Ready?
On second down, here's Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack,
You didn't tell him I was your man,
big-bodied guys in the middle of this game, has got to be priority one.
No, you got to tell him that, Keon. That's essential.
Five. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, Mike's 50. Let's go. Let's get this ball back up.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
I got the running backs over here.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to run it with Murray.
Watch Najee Harris getting the first down like a big boy. Oh, this is Tavius Murray.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Do that to you right now.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run with Harris.
Damn it, boy, they need his juke.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but he got it pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey, switch gears. Check.
On 2nd down now, Barkley.
See what I'm saying? Saquon, boy. Saquon can do some shit for me.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
We're going to get this shit right away eventually.
Look at me.
Got a lot of new faces over here.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I meant to tell y'all I'm live. I ain't know if I told y'all.
Mike's 50. Let's go.
Throwing Jones. Catch made by Slayton. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Set. 6-6. Pull it high. Mike 50. Come to my work.
Let's protect that shit, man. I don't trust you.
Come to my work. Yeah.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And able to catch him on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
You have him to the field goal, man.
And Rosas puts this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Where's my other shit?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Get him right there.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now Carr. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it.
Man, I'm going to play you a little tougher today, baby. I let you get away from me the last time.
And they'll let
and
this
boys
one
told
go
me you
right
talk
on
shit
the
about me, man,
outskirts of
on
the
Call
10.
of Duty
Now
with it,
down
man.
at
I didn't like that,
11-yard
man.
line.
You hurt my feelings a little bit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking.
Jay, don't come on here and try to poison this conversation, Jay.
Let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll bring this one inside.
That's why we don't get along right there, Jay.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it,
I didn't like you either. I wish you thought they didn't save your ass at that time when your ass was choking.
Down. That fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Murray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Partner,
hey, little girl, what you
I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st down, Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards.
Leave me alone doing something. I told you to get him.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Murray. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Calling a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. One twist. Let's go.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. With his 1st career touchdown in his 1st
Najee Harris just scored his 1st NFL touchdown.
The Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I wouldn't have made my team draft him, though.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I guess so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
I ain't gonna lie, Jermaine. In all season, I dressed at this offensive line. That was one of my biggest hits. Kim stole one of my players from me, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We'll talk about that at a later time. Yeah, I thought you would say that. You got me too, E.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit.
I had more money than her.
A long way
she knew it too.
Where they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. It's complete to Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
She nasty with that now. Oh, she nasty with that, E. Negotiations, huh? Man,
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Yeah, she tried to get me like that, E.
One of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds.
Oh, really, Kim? Oh, we're going to run with that.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got a 7-5.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
No, I didn't want to take it, and I wasn't going to take it.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
I got some key pieces, but I ain't got the pieces that I really wanted. I didn't get that damn No, listen. No. Jane, listen to me, Jane.
So
she wanted Saquon Barkley.
After the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Carr to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Yeah. No.
Failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down.
Jane, no.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Oh, give me that interception right there, baby. Come on.
To go. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
She tried to get me, Jane.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
Ooh, give me that.
Complete. 1 second left to go. Credit Julian Love with a pass.
Come on, man. That could have been pick 6 right there.
And this will probably be the last play of the
I never
quarter.
do that shit against you, E.
The final shot before break. Carr, he's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's it. It is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So
yo, he caught that shit.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive
Wow. Oh, yeah, you looking for your shit now. God damn. And that was a straight jump for the interception shit right there. But they bail you out with that shit there.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
I ain't pushing my jump straight in the air.
You eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay. Man be on that bullshit with that. If I'm jumping straight in the air, I'm in position and jump. How the hell can I push you from standing still, jumping straight up in the air?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Yeah,
they're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Can I get that? God damn, you throwing all in coverage, man. Let's get something.
Wind up incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Here go Lim. Lim always talking about somebody playing a bone bowl.
29. Watch Mike. Watch the curve. Express. Hey, team 6. 52's the Mike right here over there, right? 52's the Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Going up top.
Give me that. Let's go.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Damn, I went and got that myself.
Around the 41. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent
I thought he was going to mess that up and run me out of bounds.
And running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. Already
that's why I got that Kent wanted Saquon right there for that reason.
And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Yeah, she wanted me to give her Saquon, Jane. Oh, hold on. I'm talking to E or Jane.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, he gone.
Now
I need to know if I'm talking to Jane or E.
To kick it away.
It's important.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not getting out of this defense. I'm going to stay there.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally different effect. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing again on second down. Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Carr now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
That screen off. I was coming down to get it
back right around the 44. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. To try again after the sack. Carr.
Pick that. Oh, man.
Away and incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. Damn. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Don't make me lie. I don't know. 52.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Carr. For right side here, complete.
I was kind of playing for a route like that.
First down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. Carr now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Oh, that's my fault. I had the right read, too. But that was out of bounds.
So it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
I'm about to be real shit about that one because I had the right read.
On early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
that's right. They picked that shit off.
More downs to play with.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Carr. Over the middle.
He held on to that?
And that's complete.
Damn.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 4 yards
they saying you scored a touchdown, but the scoreboard don't say that.
Get a score closer. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting the touchdown.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On second down now, Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Set up. 70, Indy, hey, Alpha.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and able to work about 5 yards out of this.
James
He's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hey, Foxtrot. 50. Like 50. Hey, dude. Max 50. Go. Hey. 5.
Second and 5. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I like
now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
He crowding the inside, so he's breaking here. Man.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
While you watching it? Rob taking a dump right now. You might as well watch the game.
The 4th down run
Teddy taking a dump. I just talked to
him. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling
he used to it, though. He used to that.
That's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And, man, what you say you didn't have a chance to get, though? You didn't have a chance to do what now in the free agency?
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15
I'm scared
and a Giants first down.
Saquon out here acting a fucking donkey right now. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I got in free agency, I didn't get everybody I want, but the main thing I wanted to address was my offensive line because they was trash.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first
your offensive line is straight. I seen your offensive line.
Barkley. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Okay.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10.
Yeah, son.
He's taken down.
Well, partner, I know this type
you
of
got a what?
Back. I mean, this size, this intensity,
you got a helicopter.
usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
I see it, son.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
No, I can't look so fast.
Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 at this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Purple.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Great to see that purple.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Fuck on my face. Oh, not yet. Oh, I can't wait till you turn that on.
So 1st and goal,
Lord
6
knows I need to do
points
some
here
stealing.
would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Man, these boys opening up alleyways around here.
Give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Able to stay back so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
I'm talking about these boys are opening up alleyways.
2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score and this game's over.
They can go.
Thank you.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there.
That may show you hold your
quite a
promise.
splash with his 2nd
And you see how that felt? There's going to be plenty more than if you don't hold your promise.
The Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT.
Hold on, you want to go to the game? You ain't got your
and
money.
The lead is up to 14.
I know you ain't got no job. You ain't think I'm aware of that? How was your chore activity?
It's better now.
Really? And what make your chore activity better?
Touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away.
More than that, how about your room?
Is fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
You looking like you expecting something.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long
I can't watch him, and you know that.
Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
They got his man complete. He got 29 yards that time. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively.
I just want some respect, man. That's all this shit is about.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbound,
That's all this shit
keep
was
the
about,
clock
man.
running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this is intercepted.
Oh, no, man. That was all me. That was all me. Man, cut it out, man. They bailing you out, dog, man. They bailing you out. You know they bailing you out, too. That's the sad thing.
What can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. From the
what else am I supposed to do?
Stepping up, and the Raiders are in for 6.
The one time I don't put the spine on you, you run the ball with the quarterback.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Because you ain't had no passing out to pick that shit straight off.
A single score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Good, you kick that bitch out of bounds.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What fool?
The Giants offense at the line.
I got a choice. Are the choices?
Next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you
imagine
run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this.
I'm not coming home in the morning.
We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those
ground
that we need in order to put
this game
away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On 1st down, it's Harris, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Who did you see, Aubrey? Who is that? Why is he saying hey to you? I don't even like the fact he's saying hey to you.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the
girls
as
are
well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Yo, what's going on with this game?
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain
so that little motherfucker out here.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
I got beef with him too.
This one, right? Make sure he's touching the football.
And everything
You're also
he stands.
counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he will be very close
come
to
on
a
now.
1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I'm going for this. No quiet punt. Man, I've been hearing that all my damn life. Yes.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Outside. Okay, you got the inside. No.
They run for it with
He got
Harris.
it. Ball game.
Got the first down.
Good game.
That
Najee Harris been falling forward all game.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Really? I don't remember him not falling forward.
Unsuccessful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
I'm just trying to keep him. I'm just trying to keep him moving forward because it seems like if he's moving forward, he's gonna fall forward.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Yeah, good game, Rain. I'm not going
to snap. Why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy.
I'm not going to snap it because remind me, Joe, look, you might get a strip fumble and pick it up and all that shit. I'm not going through it. Nope. Nope.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.
Really?
It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice?
I didn't know that. I never even tried to even find out. But that ain't that.
All
hey,
these
man.
games count now, don't they?
Yeah,
you know me, man. I kind of like that aggressive thing, boy, especially when you use some critical downs.
And plenty of weeks to come. So for the Giants, it was a hard-fought game. And
that's why I did that little fake hike to see if you had. I thought you had it on aggressive because you know you're trying to get a push. That's why I fake hike like that. I'm like, damn, I had 354 yards rushing on you.
They go down to defeat here in the opener, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
Nah, it was a close game. I mean, it was more ball control and all that shit. You know, I'm just trying to get all my running back touches and shit.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
It was a good game. I can't front.